I first want to say that I am sympathetic to the people that are suffering in these other places from dengue fever. But an investigational trial here, I mean, why here? I mean, I know you're trying to answer that, but it makes no sense to me. We don't want to be guinea pigs.
Doyle?
Okay, so why here? Several reasons. Number one, there's a staff who can do this kind of work. There's very few places in the United States have programs large enough and have an academic staff and whatnot to handle it. For example, when I was at CDC, we tried to do a study an operational study in Puerto Rico is impossible. There's no programs there that could support a trial like this over a long period of time. So that's one reason. Why here in the Keys? Because we are the southernmost place in the United States. We are definitely within the range of recurring dengue epidemics in 2009 and 10 is a good example of that. And then third, we have the funding to protect people here. We can do things that many other places can't, and so to be precautionary and to work now instead of reacting to epidemics later that may come. And I'm not fear-mongering anything here. We are being reasonable and precautionary about the health of people in the future. It's let me say one more thing. I've got a little bit more. I think from what I hear is that the assumption is that it's a dangerous thing, and why is there if it's a high risk thing, why do we have why a high risk thing for a low risk problem? And very honestly, I think that's almost backwards. I think the risk for mosquito-borne disease is higher than most people realize. And secondly, more importantly, that this proposed technology, even though it sounds a little far-fetched or fantastic at times, it's actually a very reasonable, controlled project.
So just really quickly on that guinea pigs point, I think that's a really fair question to ask. And so 2 points that really mattered to me when I was investigating this was one, that it's not the first time transgenic insects have been released in the U.S. It actually has been done before by the USDA in Arizona. It's a pink bollworm. It's a pest of cotton, and that started in 2006. And the other point, too, is just that there have been trials done already and risk assessments for those trials. And every country, it's up to their regulators to do an independent investigation to see if it's going to be good enough of a product for their own country.
And the USDA did do an environmental assessment on the pink bollworm and stated that it was preferable to other control technologies.
Okay, thank you. Beth, you have the next question?
The next question is from the floor. If the issue of GMO labeling is on everyone's ballots across the country, why would we take a risk of allowing a GMO product into our most fragile environment?